Prince Harry left the palace absolutely furious following his series of tell-all interviews, a royal expert stated. In March 2021, Prince Harry and Meghan sat down for a tell-all interview with American talk show host Oprah Winfrey. The 2-hour-long televised interview was recorded following the couple's decision to step down as senior members of the British royal family. It has been reported that the Oprah interview, along with a host of interviews that Prince Harry has partaken in since his royal exit, has angered the palace, as well as members of the family. Speaking on Australia's Today Show, the Daily Mirror's royal editor Russell Myers discussed the palace's fury. Speaking on the show, which aired on June 12, Mr. Myers claimed that the situation is very frosty. Mr. Myers said, "If Harry's looking for some sort of piecemeal, then he was a long way off that." Today's host Richard Wilkins replied, "You can't have your cake and eat it too, Russell, you know." One word. Oprah. The royal expert said, "Well, of course. The people I speak to, the palace every day, who are obviously very well connected with the top players, as it were. They are still absolutely furious." Mr. Myers added, "You can't go on, international television interview with Oprah Winfrey, complaining about your treatment with the family and then wanting to sit down with them when you're still giving interviews." Referring to Harry's recent interview with NBC Today, he continued, "Harry was giving an interview just a couple of weeks ago when he was at the Invictus Games. It was all, sort of, bizarre language. He was there to protect the Queen and these things are not going down too well." Mr. Myers stated that there needs to be a bit more water under the bridge if the relationship was to be repaired. During the couple's interview with Oprah, they made some shocking allegations towards the royal family. The couple accused a member of the family, not the Queen or Duke of Edinburgh, of making a racist comment about their son, Archie. Harry also made an admission that he had become estranged from his father, the Prince of Wales. He claimed he felt really let down, but added that he would make it one of his priorities to try and heal that relationship. Despite settling down in the US since their royal exit, Meghan and Harry, along with their 2 children, visited the UK earlier this month for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. The short visit was the couple's first official time on UK soil since 2020. The couple did bring along their 2 children, although they were not seen publicly, to the 4-day bank holiday weekend. Palace report Prince Harry was way more damaged by his mother's death and his inability to process the tragedy than we knew, writes Brown. It turned Harry into a very angry man, especially after he left the discipline of the British Army. Like his mother, his emotions and explosive temper were always close to the surface. He took up boxing because, as he later said, he was always on the verge of punching somebody, Brown writes. Brown discovered it was one of his girlfriends, prior to the former Meghan Markle, Cressida Bonas, who had serious worries about his mental health and persuaded him to get therapy. Among others, Harry, 37, turned to MI6, the British Secret Service, for help because they had teams of experienced therapists who could be discreet. As Brown tells it, he has good reason to. The Palace Papers paints a blistering picture of the depredations of the red-top tabloids. Their outrages, as Harry sees them, predate his mother's death while being chased by paparazzi, as well as the racist attacks on biracial Meghan that he first condemned in an extraordinary statement early in their relationship in 2016. As far back as 2005, tabloid reporters, private investigators and other creative researchers in tabloid pace subjected Harry and William and his then-girlfriend Kate Middleton to illegal phone hacking and also to blagging, or obtaining confidential data by impersonation, aka laying. It happened to Diana, too, Brown found. To this day, Harry is one of multiple celebrity plaintiffs pursuing a lawsuit against several British red tops for long-ago phone hacking. Another cause for resentment, 2 of Harry's girlfriends before Meghan, Bonas, and Chelsea Davy, were endlessly harassed by paparazzi while dating the prince, in a repeat of what happened to Kate Middleton when she was dating Prince William, and to Lady Diana Spencer when she was dating Prince Charles. Enough has been said and written about the chaos preceding the nuptials, like, who threw a tantrum about a tiara and who made whom cry, but Brown sheds more even-handed light on the breakdown of relations between Meghan, 40, and her Markle family, especially Father Thomas Markle. Scattered, discordant and mutually resentful, the Markles were never Leave It to Beaver American household, Brown writes. But in a contest of dysfunctional families, the Markles versus the Windsors is probably a toss-up. Thomas Markle, 77, is indeed a difficult man, Brown concedes. He sold fake pictures of himself supposedly prepping for the wedding and denied it, then dithered about whether he would walk his daughter down the aisle, exchanged tetchy texts with Harry and ended up in the hospital with a heart attack.